Okay, so we are starting multiplying fractions. The first thing we're going to do is model. We are going to model the multiplying fractions. This first question is 1/3 times 3/5. Remember, the raised dot in the middle is multiply. You might also see it as 1/3 of 3/5. We are taking 1/3 of the 3/5. Our first one, we are going to go up and down and shade in 1/3. Because this is what this one represents, 1/3. Our next one is 3/5. So with your other color of matte pencil, you're going to shade in 3/5. But we are going to cut it the opposite way. We did it vertically here. Now we're going to do it horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. And I'm going to shade in 3 of them. Here's 1, 2, 3. So I shaded in 3/5 going horizontal. I shaded in 1/3 going vertical. They were the opposites. How many are shaded in the 2 colors? 1, 2, 3. There was 3 shaded in the red and the blue. 1, 2, 3. That is my top number. How many did I shade it in completely? Or how many did I cut it into? How many pieces did I cut it into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. So my answer to 1/3 times 3/5 is
3/15.
What can I do with 3/15? Can I simplify it?
Yes.
I can divide both by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So my answer is
1/5.
So this next one, I am going to color in half. And then going the other way, I'm going to cut it into 4ths. There, I cut it into 4ths, go the other way. And I'm going to shade in what? 3. I'm going to shade in 3 out of the 4. My top number is the one that is double shaded, that has 2 colors. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 that have both colors. But I cut the whole rectangle into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1/2 times 3/4 is 3/8. Okay, so let's try this next one. It doesn't matter which color you start with as long as you use opposite colors. So I'm going to go to 3/4. And I'm going to shade in 3. I cut them up into fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to shade in 3. Now my next one, I'm going to go the other way. It tells me 1/3. So I'm going to cut it into thirds. And I'm going to shade in 3 of them. I mean 1 of them. 1 out of the 3. How many have a double shade? 1, 2, 3. Out of how many? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What can I do with 3/12? I can divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is
1.
12 divided by 3 is
4.
so I get 1/4. This next one, I'm going to go 1/2. And then I'm going to shade in 1/2 going the other way. And so I'm going to go all the way across with my 1/2. How many are double shaded?
1.
Out of how many squares?
4.
So let's look at this one. I have 2/3. So I'm breaking my rectangle into thirds. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to shade in 2. 1, 2. Now going the other way, I'm going to break it up into fourths. And I'm going to shade in 3. 3 of the 4. There's 1, 2, 3. How many are double shaded? 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of how many? I can divide both of them by what? 6. 6 divided by 6 is? 12 divided by 6 is? Has anyone noticed how we're doing this?
Yes.
Is there another way that we maybe can do it without models?
We just multiply the numbers.
Just multiply across. 2 times 3 is?
6,
3 times 4 is?
12,
Looking at this. 1 times 1 is?
1,
1. 2 times 2 is?
4,
3 times 1 is?
3,
4 times 3 is?
12,
1 times 3 is?
3,
2 times 4?
8.
Now this one is a little bit harder because I have to break up into 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have to color in how many? 3. 1, 2, 3. Going the other way, I'm going to break it up into 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to shade in 2 of them. So this leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of how many? 21. What can I divide 6 and 21 both by? 6 divided by 3 is? 21 divided by 3 is? 7. So now the next paper you're going to do, there is 11 questions. It's going to look like this. So this one, 1/4 going down, and I'm going to shade in 1/4. The next one is 1/7. 4/7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then one more. They're not completely even, but you can still get the correct answer. And I am going to shade in 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of them have the same color?
4.
2 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of how many?
28.
28. So my answer for number 1 is 4 over 28. What can I do? Is there something else I can do with 4 over 28?
Yes.
Divide by what?
4.
4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 28 divided by 4 is, so my answer is 1/7. Yes. I want the simplified version. So this next one, This next one, 1/3. I'm going to shade in 1, and then I'm going to half, and I'm shading in half. How many have the same color? 2 colors? 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer is 1/6. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 problems to do. Two sevenths. Two fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 28. We already had that one. So 4 28ths is equal to 1/7. Okay, so I need you to finish this.